let's continue to discuss the full swing. I've introduced you to the first part of the swing. We had our drill where we were pretending to roll the ball back, and we wanted our backswing to match up with our follow-through. Now, to make a full swing, we just have to add a little bit of rotation, and we're going to start to use the hands a bit. And so what we'll do, this is an alignment rod, pretending this is going right towards the target. And now that we have the first part of the swing down, where everything's moving together, the body, the arms, and the club are moving together, the next part is to create a little bit of wrist hinge. And really what we want when we're hinging the club, we want the end of the club to be pointed towards the ball. That means that this club is very likely to brush the grass at the ball. If we have a poor takeaway where we're rolling the hands, you'll see that the golf club, it's going to get really flat. When it gets flat like this, I see a lot of players hit the ball thin or they kind of top it, but I see a lot of heel shots. I'll see players, when the club's pointed out there, the club will come back down and they'll actually hit it off the inside part of the club. Same is true for players that bring it back like this and it's too much up and down. They'll actually hit it off the tip of the club. So what you want to do when you're practicing your swing, you want to just basically go halfway back and make sure that this club is pointed towards the ball. A good drill for this is to make swings. You could actually do it with your feet together. So when your feet are together, you can make swings. When you're going back from this front view, it's going to make this L shape right here. So we want to make swings where we're going back, and then when you come through, it'll make the opposite L shape. So when you do this, we have a hinge going back and through, and if there's a good shape to it, then you should be able to have that club brush the grass in the same spot each time. The next part of the swing that I want to talk about is just basically how you're moving your body. So I'm placing the stick on the ground where I'd want the ball to be. The drill that you could do at home, you could place a club right across your shoulders. And if you're making a full swing, we basically want your shoulders to turn behind the ball, and it'll be about a 90-degree turn. You definitely don't want to over-rotate something like this. That's too much turn. And what you really don't want to do is move laterally like this, where we go like this motion right here, and then we make a really short turn. And so you'd get in front of a mirror, put the club across your shoulders, and see if you can get behind the ball where you're balanced. You'll see when I'm doing this, if there was a box around me, I would be staying in the box, making a nice full turn behind the ball. And then from here, we'll go to a balance finish. If you're balanced, you should be able to tap your toe. Really what we need to do for the full swing now is just kind of piece it together. So piece that good motion, going back, turning behind the ball with the follow through. It's very important that you go step by step doing this. Make sure your pre-swing fundamentals are down. And then, you can start to make this happen with the full swing. So you can hit a lot of shots with your feet together just to get the hinge. So hinging back, hinging through, just making contact. Once you've done that, then we could actually start to make the body turn more, and this will be more of a full swing motion. Again, you could do the practice swing, going back, through. All right. Hinging back, going through. So definitely go step by step. If you could do this, again, you're well on your way to playing good golf out on the course.